Hey guys, it's pretty late, and I'm getting ready for bed, but I thought I'd shoot this really quick since it's on my mind. I was just watching a vlog that Kevin Jonas put up a few weeks ago, and that made me think of my YouTube channel. So I decided I was going to shoot something. This is going to be short, so it'll probably go up. It was either here or on the Instagram, so one of the two. I actually I'm actually happy because I am actually seeing someone right now. His name is Chris, and we've been talking on texting and video chatting and stuff. He lives a few hours away and he's like crazy busy right now, so um it's going good so far. So we'll see how this ends up going. But um yeah, so I'm actually really happy. The dog isn't going to be in this at this juncture. Um but I'll probably introduce him at some point on the vlog, if he ever does come out here. Um, and but we'll see where this goes. I'll introduce him to the channel at some point, depending on how things go. Um, and But we're still kind of learning about each other and just kind of figuring things out. It didn't really go exactly the way I expected it to go because he is very busy, and it's just been very hectic. And when I'm ready to talk, he's usually too tired, and by the time he gets back, I'm going to bed. I've kind of been sandwiching chats with him between finishing up what I do in the evening and going to bed, which is fine, because that's what works for him when we do chat. And we text, like, we've been texting like nearly every day, even if it's just like, hey, how'd your day go? How stressed out are you today? How'd work go? We've just kind of fallen into a little bit of a pattern, and that's fine. Um, I can't say I've really had any relationship like this before. But I'm not gun ho. I mean, we're a little bit older. I'm gonna be 40 at the end of the year, so I mean, we're thinking like house, kids, eventually. But that's going to be an entire process in itself. I have to ask him if he plans on buying a house or renting at some point. So we'll see where that goes. I mean, there's a lot we have to discuss. I have to discuss how going to church is going to fit into this, and if I likely if I move to Champaign, I will most likely keep up with Northwoods online, but I will find a local church that I can kind of connect with the community and stuff like that. That's the plan. But I mean, the way things are going with Chris, they could go either way. I mean, he's definitely the most serious of any of my matches I've had. Um, and I mean, I've thrown my name on a couple other matchmaker lists, but none of those are like anything serious. So I mean, I'll see where it ends up going, and I'll probably introduce him to the vlog at some point, probably around the same time he meets Zoom and I meet his dog. He has a little Frenchie named Tinkerbell. So I thought that was like, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. But I mean, he's like not what was on my radar at all. But as far as his personality and stuff like that, bang on. So we'll see how this ends up going. And it's just like, I think my default question usually is, okay, how stressful was your day? Because he's in event planning and he cooks and stuff like that. But that bodes well for me because I can't cook. So I will have somebody that can actually do the cooking without having to have a home care person cook for me every day. Maybe not all meals, but definitely for like dinner or something, it'll work fine. But I'm content, I would say, is the word I would use. I'm not like on pins and needles waiting for this to fall apart, which is a nice feeling to have. But then it's like, I don't know, because I feel like he's the first person I've talked to that isn't concerned about like logistics of dating me. And I feel like I always have to over explain myself. I've had to over explain myself, and I've told the matchmakers, just tell them I'm in a wheelchair, and and we'll deal with it. I mean, ideally, I want somebody that ignores the wheelchair like 90% of the time, but is aware of it and aware of all my health conditions and stuff like that. The cerebral palsy is like the least obnoxious of those, because it's the most predictable. But I mean, it's nice to have someone that just wants to get to know me for me, and he's not like worried about the logistics and stuff like that. That being said, we haven't met in person yet, mostly because of his schedule. He like cannot get away because his business is like so, where he's working is like so short staffed. He cannot get away. And I'm like waiting for the chef that they hired to start so he can actually like have a day off where they're not going to be bugging him like several hours later asking him to come, with his boss asking him to come in. So, because he's like tired all the time. And I'm like, okay, how are we going to get to know each other if you can't get away? So, that's, I mean, I'm going to ask him about next week and see if he can either come down as soon as this new chef starts, because I do want to plan something, and either coffee, most likely. So that's kind of what's going on with me, and I don't mean for this to be a 10-minute vlog, because I'm kind of rambling at this point. But that's kind of what's going on with me, and I will keep things updated as they happen. So that's that.